I made $300 in one day from selling 24 of these. And since this only cost like $1 in materials, on paper that gives me a markup of around 9,000%. Which might sound ridiculous, but I'll explain how I got here. And it's probably not what you think, because I didn't open an Etsy store, I didn't run ads, I also didn't sell anything online, and I sure as hell didn't bring my 3D printer to one of those wonderful craft markets, because handcrafted makers already have it hard competing against 3D printed slop. And I certainly don't want to add to that problem. Now, the main selling point for me is that my models are made by kids. And I don't mean in a child labor kind of way. I mean they're made by kids for those same kids to take home and have. Because I host multiple after-school clubs a week, where parents bring their kids to take part in my 3D print design club, which is not only a sustainable local business, but it brings real value to a bunch of kids, who otherwise would be glued to an iPad. So each week, I have 12 kids in a classroom, each paying $15 to be inside my after-school club. I run this twice a day, 2 times a week, for a total of 4 classes and 48 kids. And if you subtract $30 in rental fees for all 4 classrooms, this will get you $600 for 1 week, or more accurately, 2 days of work. But if you can keep these numbers throughout the month, you could take home this much after just 4 weeks. And a cool thing about this business model is that you have repeating customers, which means repeating revenue. And that's how I get something like $300 in 1 day from selling 24 swords. So technically the markup isn't 9,000%, it's probably 450 when you consider the room rental cost. But at the end of the day, it can still realistically make you something like 300 in 1 day, if you're able to follow this formula. Now, before I get back to why I think this business model is way better than most print farms, or online 3D print stores in general, I wanted to go a little deeper on why exactly you should run a 3D print club yourself. Because we hear a lot about this next generation being absolutely cooked when it comes to things like screen time, and how that's really not good for their long-term development. So the way my class works is, there are no screens, not even a 3D printer. I give them 45 minutes to follow a design brief I gave them that day, and I hand out either a piece of paper or a bag of clay, which the kids use to make their own designs for that week. This particular week I showed was about making miniature swords. So once I explained the concept to them, I got them to draw me a pirate sword. And then every 5 minutes, I would ask them to draw a new sword according to a different theme. So this could be a lightsaber, a magical sword, or the most powerful sword. And finally, a sword of their choice. I would then let them pick out the sword they wanted 3D printed, so they can collect it when I see them the next week. And this class has become a part of their weekly routine, and something they get excited for, which is great, because you get to see these kids come out of their shell. And I've had countless really touching stories from working with these kids, which you can hear about in any of my other videos. But before I leave off, I wanted to show you how to get one of these 3D print clubs started for yourself. And I really think this is replicable for wherever you are in the world. Because not only can you follow my blueprint, but if you join my private community over on school.com, I will give you access to a new project to run for every week, as well as template files so that you don't have to create these projects from scratch. And I've also covered how to book a venue, how to take payments, as well as all the materials you'll need for running one of these classes. Because I really think that the only reason these clubs haven't become a big thing yet, it's just the barrier to entry, like the lack of knowledge, or the time commitment needed to design weeks of projects ahead of time. But with my private community over on School, I've removed that barrier entirely. So you can take what I've learned and apply it to your 3D print design club, so you can make a good impact on these kids. So if you want to join, the link is down below. And if you want to help get this project some reach, remember to like and subscribe.